Lanche, cê é louco, meu Deus.
Guys, we're here. We're at the airport and we're heading to Chicago. I actually did this intro walking into the airport. I don't know how much of the footage it got, but the GoPro went dead, so I quickly had some dinner and chucked it on charge. So we've got a bit of battery life now, so we're good to go. So what I was saying before the camera went dead before is we're at the airport, we're on our way to Chicago, 2025 HYROX World Champs. Taking you guys along for the ride. I haven't done a lot of, I've done none. I think I've only done one video in the build up to this, but with all the training, a lot of the work stuff going on, it's been hard to get the time to, or prioritise time to pick up the camera and record it all, because it does take a lot of extra effort. Taking you guys along for the journey, the flight, race week, and all the ins and outs. So, it's me and you. Whānau's at home, I didn't bring them with me, which is going to be tough. I'm definitely going to miss them being away from them for a week, but that's right, it's us, we're on. Let's go, let's represent Aotearoa and let's absolutely smash it at this race. Right, off to the departure gate to board the plane. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear. We've landed the overnight flight, we've landed in Los Angeles, and I'm currently making my way down to the next domestic terminal to board a flight in a couple of hours to go to Chicago. So I look a bit of a mess. I had a bit of a, well, it was an overnight flight. I slept for maybe 3 or 4 hours, but I'm a pretty light sleeper, so I do struggle sleeping on planes. Anyways, I'm going to cruise down, check into this next flight, and then I'll piece back in with you then. I've managed to tidy myself up a bit and get myself down to the correct terminal to get to Chicago. So yeah, it was all pretty full on, to be honest. Just was feeling a bit tired, like I said, and just trying to suss out exactly where I was going. It's all very, very new to me, but I'm all settled now. I've still got about an hour till my flight departs from LA to Chicago. And yes, now I'm just cruising around the airport, doing a little bit of work online. Thing is, I know it's LA because I can see palm trees. Anyways, we'll sign off here and we'll either catch back up when I get to Chicago, although it'll be like midnight when I get there, so if not, I'll see you at the new place in the morning. Guys, we're here, we've made it, we're in Chicago. 24 hours of travel later, it was a long haul. I'm exhausted. We're in the new spot though. Tomorrow I'll give you a quick rundown of the place because I need to eat some food and go to sleep. So yeah, tomorrow, tour of the place, and we'll go get settled, get into the rhythm, and start prepping for the race on Friday. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys. It is the next morning. Managed to get to bed around about 12:30, 1 o'clock local time here in Chicago, and it is now, what is the time now? 8:30, so I'm still feeling a little bit rough, but it's okay. I'm going to start easing back into some movement by going to get some food, so I'll take you along with me. We've got about a K&a-half walk to the Whole Foods, I think. I've just looked it up. So we're going to go boost up there, get some food, come back, make some coffee, eat some food, and start getting ourselves ready for the day. So let's go. Alright, so we are on the road. As you can see, the view. Of a little bit of Chicago City. Anyways, it's about I rechecked, it's about a 2k walk. Initially, straight away made a wrong turn, so it's probably going to end up being about a 3k walk. But anyways, heading up to Whole Foods, going to grab a bunch of food. So yeah, first impressions. It's hard to say, I'm kind of in like a little out the back of an industrial area, so it's really hard to say. I'm going to do a bit more tiki touring around tomorrow. We're going to go and register up at Navy Pier where the event's going to be held. So we'll obviously do more travelling around then, and then on Thursday we're going to watch the Elite 15 race. So we've got a lot more scheduled over the next coming days. Today's just getting some food, settling in, trying to shake jet lag and just getting the body moving again. We will go for a little run later on today, and I do want to try find a gym to do a bit of movement, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, for now, food and coffee is the main thing on the agenda. Maybe some yoga. Let's see. Alright, see you there. I made it back from the supermarket. Now, I didn't Uber, I walked there, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was getting my groceries to last me for 4 or 5 days while I'm here. Like, I'm cooking all my own meals, obviously. It's in preparation for the race. For whatever reason, I thought that I could get away. I'm just going to turn another light on. It's really dark in here because it's closed in by the buildings. Anyway, I thought I could get away with just cruising down with just the backpack and actually walking down. So I ended up having 2 gallons of water in my backpack, plus all the fruit and veggies that I could pack in there, plus 2 bags. The farmer carry practice was real, doing a K and a half or however many K it was with the backpack on and the bags full of food, the farmer carry all the way back. But anyways, Whole Foods, Chicago, it's good, it's got all the stuff. I'm going to show you what we got. I spent about 180 USD on this, so it wasn't cheap if you count how much, or the conversion rate, but it's all organic, it's all mean quality, and this is basically all I'm eating for the week. So, basically, quick rundown, what I got in terms of proteins. In terms of protein, I have organic eggs, organic chicken breast, oh shit, don't want to drop those, don't want to bruise me avos. Organic ground beef, it is 93% fat, 93% lean, 7% fat. Egg whites, so that's the protein sources. The fats, I've kept it pretty simple. I didn't want to buy like these big jars of peanut butter because I won't be able to bring them back into New Zealand, and I'm only here for like 4 or 5 days. So the fats are coming from the ground beef, the eggs, and avocados. And the carb sources, jasmine white rice. They call these Japanese sweet potatoes, which are basically just our trusty kumara, red kumara. Butternut squash, have obviously bananas, rice cakes, a big thing of organic strawberries. We have apple, we have apples, organic bluebs, honey, which I'm going to be just drizzling on everything, especially the day, a couple of days before the race, just to get some more carbs in. And that is about it for the carb sources. The other things we got was some coffee. These are like coffee bags, which are pretty cool. And I've already had one and it worked very, very well. Got some lettuce and red onion, but I'm not going to pull those out. Now in terms of the supplements, so I've got the sachets. This is a citrus one, and I've also got an unflavored that I can put with a carb drink, or what I'm going to do in my bottle, like that I'm going to sip on before the race, I'm going to have the unflavored one, and I'm going to mix in honey. So it'll be honey water for the carbs, and then I'm going to mix in some of the unflavored electrolyte sachet. So the electrolyte profile is the same as the citrus one. It is 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 500 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. Both are exactly the same. It's just the citrus, any kind of flavor, mix in with the honey water or like any flavored carb drink, just it's too much. So clean, lean protein, all good. And then I've got some of these little beauties from Nothing Naughty. Just some protein bars. I've got a raspberry white chocolate. I've got pineapple and flat white. Raspberry white chocolate is the jam. I love it. And the only other thing that I brought over that I just can't go anywhere without is the Nothing Naughty Sweet Chili low-cal sauce. Like this pulls all this together perfectly. So that's the grocery haul. That's the grocery haul. Ah, I'm going to put the stuff away and I'll come back too. We'll do a little tour of the apartment that I'm staying in. That's what we'll do next. Alright guys, I have put away the groceries. We're going to go on a little tour of the place. Let's go. So, first walk in through the door. First spot, bedroom. TV. Little look outside. I will take you guys outside tomorrow, or maybe the day after. Pounamu. Piece of land and sea with me. This is the bathroom. Let me get a light on. Bathroom. Toilet. Cabinetry. All of the things. It's pretty small, but it's perfect because it's only me. And then we have the little living area where I'm doing a little bit of work and bits and pieces. Another door. So this is like a little complex type thing. It's like 3 stories, so I'm on the middle story. There's like a basement story and then an upper story. And I'm assuming it was one big house once upon a time and they've just turned it into 3 units, this one being an Airbnb. Is that door even locked? So anyway, we enter in from that side on the road and this goes on to another little stairwell area that goes to the upstairs room. So, the kitchen, it's got all the stuff, got a really good oven, really good microwave, and a nice big sink. And what I look for in a good kitchen with a good sink is one that is like the tub's recessed, so you can just like wipe all your shit straight in there. It doesn't have like a lip on the side here where stuff gets caught. And it's also got one of these really cool like industrial style taps. I could go on about it all day. When it comes to Emma, my wife knows this, when it comes to Airbnb places, because I spend so much time in the kitchen, I love cooking. And I, like I said, spend a lot of time there. I'm always looking at a good kitchen, looking at these kind of things. Big basin, easy to clean, easy to stay on top of. This place has got it. So that's it. That's the tour of the place. Not much to it. So anyways, I'm going to go for a little bit of a shakeout run. I'm going to try find a little gym to work out in. A lot of fun. A lot of things planned this week. So see you then. You guys, dinner is served. And I couldn't find a bowl big enough, so that's why I've got it in a bloody pot with a handle. But anyways, we've got butternut squash, little salad with avocado, lettuce, red onion, and tomato, some jasmine rice, and some meatballs topped with sweet chili. Snap, look at this. This is sick. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there for sure. I'll pick back up tomorrow. We're just going to do it this style again. It's just going to be me filming whatever I can, whatever we do, and we will take it from there. Yo, that is so cool. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you in the morning. You.